welcome to your 25-minute full body Pilates workout using a resistance band. We will strengthen, tone and stretch with a sequence that targets your entire body. All you need is a resistance band and your mat, but feel free to join in without the band if you're just starting out or want a gentler option. Let's start with a warming up on your knees. Inhale, sweep your right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale to bend your torso to the left, reaching over with your right arm while keeping the hips grounded. Inhale to return to center and exhale, lower the right arm back down. Let's repeat on the left side. Inhale, lift your arm up. Exhale to bend over. Lengthen to the side waist here. Inhale, come back up and exhale, relax the arm down. Make sure you relax the shoulder of the reaching arm, there's no tension in the neck. And you can anchor the opposite arm lightly on your thigh or floor as you bend down to the side. Then come back and bring your right hand across to rest on your left thigh. Place your left hand behind you on the floor for support. And let's gently twist your upper body to the left. Then switch sides, left hand on right thigh and twist to your right. Let's come back to center and end this with some shoulder rolls. Let's grab the resistance band and hold it looped around our hands at chest level. Upper body hinge slightly forward. Exhale to rise up and press the band forward to shoulder height. Inhale, come back to your start position. Exhale, rise up by pressing your hips forward into a tall kneeling position as you simultaneously press the band forward to shoulder height. Inhale to lower the hips back to start while drawing the band back to your body. Keep tension in the band throughout the movement and really engage your glutes to power the hip lift. Exhale to press and rise. Inhale to come back. Keep your core firm to support the lower back. Let's stay up and hold the resistance band around both hands, arms extended straight forward at shoulder height. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, extend them. Exhale to bend the elbows to curl the hands towards your shoulders, keeping your upper arms parallel to the floor. Inhale to extend the arms long again, keeping them at shoulder height. Exhale, bend for the bicep curl. Inhale, extend. Keep your elbows lifted and steady and don't let them drop. And focus on squeezing the biceps at the top of the curl. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Maintain light resistance in the band throughout. Maintain the bicep curl position with elbows bent. Shift both arms laterally to the right, maintaining the curl shape, then shift both arms to the left. Continue alternating side to side. So take them to the right and then to the left. Keep your elbows bent at the same angle, only move from the shoulders here. Engage your obliques to resist rotation of the torso and move slowly to avoid momentum. And don't forget to breathe. I like to use an inhale to go to the right to the left and an exhale to go to the right to the left. Extend your arms overhead and hold the band between both hands. Exhale to pull the right hand down towards the shoulder while the left arm stays lifted. Inhale to return to start. Exhale to repeat on the other side. Inhale, extend long again. So exhale to pull one hand down. Inhale to return it up to the ceiling. Really imagine squeezing your shoulder blade down your back. And keep your neck relaxed and avoid shrugging the shoulders. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, lift up again. Anchor the opposite arm. Don't let it shift or wobble here. Let's bring the band around our legs and come onto all fours. The band is looped around your right knee and is anchored under the left knee. Bring your hands directly under your shoulders and your spine to neutral. Exhale to extend the right leg straight back behind you, toes tapping the floor. Inhale to bring the leg back in. Exhale to extend the right leg back. Inhale to bring it back in without fully resting the knee. Keep your hips square and level, avoid tipping to one side, and engage your glutes as you press the leg back. Exhale to extend it back. Inhale to bring it back in. Avoid arching the lower back here, but keep the core engaged. Now keep your right leg extended. Exhale to lift the extended leg up toward hip height. Inhale to lower it down just above the mat. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Focus on initiating the lift from the glute and keep the core braced to support the spine. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Keep the leg long and strong and move with control. Avoid swinging here. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Maintain a neutral neck. Gaze down towards the mat. Let's keep our right leg lifted now. Exhale to bend the right knee. Inhale to extend it. Exhale to bend the right knee to bring the heel towards the glutes. Inhale to extend the leg straight back again. Try to keep your thigh lifted at hip height, only the lower legs moves. Exhale to bend, inhale to extend. Engage the hamstring fully to control both directions and avoid shifting weight side to side, but stay centered here. Exhale to bend, inhale to extend. Keep your belly button gently drawn in for spinal support. It's time for the other side, so come back on all fours. Now make sure the bend is anchored under the right knee. And let's bring your hands under your shoulders again. Exhale to extend the left leg back, toe stepping the mat. Inhale to draw the knee in, just hovering above the mat. Exhale to step it back. Inhale to bring it back in. Keep your shoulders stacked over your wrist and engage the glute on the extended leg. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bend it back in. Stabilize your torso here, minimize movement in the upper body. And lengthen through the back leg as if reaching through the toes. Exhale, extend back. Inhale, bring it back in. Keep the left leg extended behind you. Exhale to lift the leg up to hip height. Inhale to lower it with control. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Keep your spine neutral and long. Imagine you're balancing a glass of water on your back. Exhale to lift up. Inhale, lower the leg down. Really use your glutes here to lift the leg up. And your gaze stays soft and downwards to protect the neck. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Then keep the leg lifted for our hamstring curls. Exhale to bend the knee, inhale to extend it. Exhale to bend your knee, pull the heel towards the glutes, inhale to extend the leg again. Feel the bend resisting as you bend the knee, but control both directions. Exhale to bend, inhale to extend. Your upper body remains stable and supported here. And your hips stay square and level. Exhale to bend, inhale to extend. Move slowly and keep the thighs steady and lifted. Great, let's come back to all fours with the band above your knees, wrist on the shoulders and knees on the hips. It's time for some bear plank lifts. So tuck your toes, exhale to lift the knees off the mat, then open the knees outwards, bring them back together and lower the knees back to the mat. Exhale to lift the knees off the mat, open the knees outward. Inhale to bring them back together and lower the knees back to the mat. Keep the spine long, no arching or rounding, and engage the core deeply to keep the hips level. Exhale to lift and open. Inhale to close and lower. The movement comes from the hips here, not the feet, and resist the bend both for opening and closing the knees. Your shoulders stay strong and stacked over wrists. Let's lift your knees off the mat and stay in your bear plank. Inhale to shift the hips back and up into your downward dog. Exhale to return to your bear plank. Inhale to shift back in your downward dog. Exhale to return to your bear plank, keeping your knees hovering over the mat. Inhale to come into your downward dog. Heels don't need to touch the floor, focus on elongation here. Exhale to come back to your bear plank. Use your core control to transition smoothly and gaze towards the knees in your downward dog. Maintain length in the spine from tailbone to head. It's time for a break, so use this time to shake out your arms and legs, maybe take a sip of water, and prepare for the next section. This section will start on your back with some glute bridging. So let's come lay on your back with a resistance band around your thighs just above the knees. Knees are bent, feet hip-width apart and arms extended straight to the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale to lift your hips up into a bridge while pressing your arms down. Inhale to lower the hips and lift your arms up. Exhale to press into your feet to lift the hips into a bridge while simultaneously pressing your arms down to your sides. Inhale to lower your hips to the mat as you lift the arms back to the ceiling. Avoid arching the lower back, but your ribs stay knitted, and press evenly through both feet to avoid your hip sway. Exhale, lift the hips, lower the arms down. Inhale, lower the hips, lift the arms up. Let the breath guide your movement and coordination. Rest your arms beside you, palms down. Exhale to lift the hips into a bridge, then open the knees out to the side, bring them back together and lower the hips down. Exhale to lift the hips into your bridge. Once at top, open the knees slightly against the resistance band. Then bring the knees back together and lower the hips down. Exhale to lift the hips and open knees out to the side. Inhale to close them and lower the hips down. Control the opening of the knees to feel the glute medius working and keep your hips lifted as you open the knees. Don't let them drop. Exhale to lift and open. Inhale to close and lower. Let's stay lifted in your bridge with your arms at your sides, so come up. Exhale to lift the left leg to tabletop. Inhale to lower the left foot down. Exhale to lift the right leg to tabletop. Inhale, lower down. Keep alternating side to side here. Well, you keep the hips steady. Exhale to lift one leg to tabletop. Inhale to lower it down. Keep your hips square, avoid dipping to one side, and use core strength to stabilize. Let your breath assist your balance. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Only lift the leg as high as you can without compromising hip height. Exhale, lift one leg, inhale, lower. Remain in your bridge but lift both heels off the mat to balance on the balls of your feet. Inhale to lower the right hip slightly, exhale to bring it back to center, then repeat with the left hip. Inhale to lower one hip, exhale to lift it up. Small, controlled motions. This is subtle but strong. Imagine your pelvis like a ball, tilting side to side. Press through the toes and maintain glute activation. Inhale to lower one hip, exhale to bring it back up. Don't let the knees drift inward. The band should stay taut. And we're done with the bridges, so rest your hips down on the floor. Come on your back with legs in tabletop with a band around your thighs. Place hand behind your head, elbows wide. Lift your head, neck and shoulders off the mat into ab wrap, then open the knees wide. Close the knees and lower your back to the mat. Exhale to lift up into ab wrap, then open the knees wide into a frog position so your heels stay together, your knees apart. Inhale, close the knees back to your tabletop and lower the back to the mat. Exhale, lift up, open the knees out to the side. Inhale, close the knees and roll back down to the mat. Keep your elbows wide, don't pull on your head, and engage your core deeply as you lift up. Keep your heels glued together during the frog press and control the opening of the knees with resistance from the band. Let's stay up in our ab prep with the arms reaching forward. Exhale to press the knees apart, stretching the band. Inhale to gently bring the knees back together. Exhale to open the knees, keeping the heels together, knees wide. Inhale to close them back to your tabletop. So it's just the frog presses here. Keep the chest lifted and abdominals engaged. Exhale to open the knees, inhale to close them. Movement is small but controlled and powerful. Squeeze your glutes lightly as you open the knees and breathe steadily. Exhale for effort, inhale to reset. So exhale to open the knees, inhale to close them. Let's come back down, hands behind the head, right toes down to the mat. Exhale to lift into your ab prep and bring the right foot into tabletop. Inhale to tap the mat with the left foot and lower your upper body down. Exhale, come up, both legs tabletop. Inhale to lower one leg down to the mat and lower the upper body. Keep the core engaged to prevent the lower back from arching. Inhale to lower upper body and one leg down. Exhale to bring it both up. Maintain a neutral neck and wide elbows here and let the breath control your tempo. Inhale to lower, exhale up. Move the leg from the hips and not the knees here. It's time for a little break, so reset here, take a couple of deep breaths, maybe a sip of water, and let's prepare for our last part of our workout. Let's come and lay on your left side with knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Make sure your bend is above your knees and you can rest your head on your left arm, right hand stabilizing in front of your body. Exhale to lift the top knee, keeping your feet together. Inhale to lower the knee back down. Exhale to lift the top knee away from the bottom knee, keeping your feet together. Inhale to lower the knee back down with control. Keep the hips stacked and stable, don't roll forward or backward, and engage the core to support the spine. Exhale to open the knees, inhale to close it. Focus the movement in the outer glutes, not for momentum. And your feet stay connected throughout the lift. Exhale to open the knee, inhale to close it. Move slowly to feel the burn build with each rep. Now lift both feet slightly off the mat while keeping the knees together. Exhale to open the top knee, inhale to lower it back toward the bottom knee. Exhale to open, inhale to close, keeping your feet elevated. Feel deeper activation in the glute medius and obliques now. Exhale to open, inhale to close. Keep your heels glued together even when elevated. Try to minimize swaying or rocking the hips and avoid collapsing to the torso. Stay lifted and long. Exhale to open, inhale to close. Let's lower the legs down for that full leg lift. Exhale to lift the top leg up, inhale to lower it back with control. Exhale to lift it up, inhale lower. Lift it in one long line from your toes to your knee. Avoid rolling backward or forward, but pelvis stays stable. Exhale to lift up, inhale to lower down. Engage your core and glute for controlled movement. And keep breathing. Exhale to lift it up, inhale, lower down. Let's switch sides. So lay on your right side with your knees bent at 90 degrees. Head rest on your right arm and your left hand stabilizing in front of you. Exhale to lift the top knee up. Inhale to lower it back with control. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, close. Really move from the outer glute here and keep your hips stacked and square to the front. Exhale, open the knee. Inhale to close it. Engage the obliques gently for torso support and use your breath to steady your tempo. Exhale, open the knee. Inhale, close it. Let's do the same thing but with your feet lifted off the mat. So again, exhale to open the top knee, inhale to close it. Keep your feet glued together, so you open the knee and close the knee. Keep both feet lifted throughout the set and avoid arching or sinking into the lower side. Exhale to open it, inhale close. Imagine lifting the knee from the glute and not the foot here. Let's lower both legs down and do that full leg lift. So exhale to lift the top leg up, inhale to lower down. Try to keep your knees and toes in one line here. Exhale as you open it, inhale as you close it. Engage your glute and outer thigh and keep your torso and pelvis quiet, no rocking. Exhale, lift it, inhale, lower it. Let's end this workout with some more arm works, so come to high kneeling with your torso slightly leaned forward. Bend looped around both hands. Inhale here and exhale, bend the elbows into a strong bicep curl. Inhale to extend your arms back out in front. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, extend them. Keep your elbows still, just the forearms are moving. And don't let your shoulders rise, keep them relaxed. Exhale to bend, inhale to extend. Engage the core to stay lifted and supported. I'm still slightly hinged forward with my upper body. Exhale to bend it, inhale to extend the elbows. Only forearms are moving, rest of the body stays still. Then let's hold this bicep curl, so bend the elbows and press your hands outward against the bend. Exhale to press out to the side, inhale to return. Small movement but big burn. Think of this as a micro widening through the shoulders. Exhale to widen, inhale to release. Stay steady through your center here. Bend still around both hands, elbows bent and close to the ribs. Exhale to press the hands up towards the ceiling. Inhale to lower back to the start position. Exhale, lift up, inhale, lower down. Press evenly through both hands and keep your wrists in line with your forearms. Exhale, lift up, inhale, lower down. That was it. Let's do a cool down stretch. So come to a comfortable kneeling or seated position and let's make forward arm circles, taking your arms backward, up, forward, down. Big circles here. Inhale down and exhale up, and let's reverse, taking the circle forward, up, backward and down. Also inhale down, exhale up. Then relax your arms and let's make some shoulder rolls, taking some rolls backward and then forwards. Then on an inhale, reach your right arm up, exhale to bend over. Inhale to come back to center and exhale, release the arm down. Let's do it at the other side as well. Inhale up, exhale, bend over. Inhale, come back to center and exhale, release. Then take another stretch with your left arm across your body, pulling it closer with your right arm. And let's switch sides. Amazing work! You've just completed a full body sculpting session using your resistance band to tone, strengthen, and stabilize from head to toe. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I will see you next time.